It's been a while since I posted any commentary on my recent videos. With the recent events happening around the world, I didn't think it was appropriate enough for me to record something and talk about my day. I don't know, my day mostly consisted of watching a bunch of YouTube videos, but that's every day. But the problem was that everything that I was watching just involved a lot of very heavy subjects. I don't know why, but I've recently been getting into the news and drama. I don't usually go into that sort of stuff, but my feed is just filled up with a bunch of protests all over the world and some drama that I've been following on YouTube. Not that it's really relevant though. Just wanted to tell you that because once again my focus from creating these comics has left again. But you know what? In the past maybe 4 days, I actually have been working a lot harder than I was if I was recording this again. I'm not sure what I'm planning to do, but maybe I will record first and then I'll talk over the video that I've already pre-recorded to help me talk more about the content, because this video, the purpose of this YouTube video is supposed to be for the 100 Days of Making Comics challenge. But right now my mind is all over the place. Yeah, but anyways, welcome back. It's day 27 of the 100 Days of Making Comics challenge. And while I was writing this, I was very excited to line and color it. I think the most satisfying part of a webtoon is when you actually make really nice sketches that translate perfectly into line art. That's what happened yesterday, the past few days, and I was happy with the way that it looked and how I drew the kids. My only concern right now is the color palette that I'm using. It's not as diverse as I really want it to be. There's mostly just pinks, greens, and browns. There's only one red, one yellow. I don't even have any blue at the moment, but right now, I think I'm just going to make the color palette as I go along. Looking at everything else at the moment, everything looks pretty uniform, and my goal for this comic specifically is to make everything look like it goes together. Make everything tie well together. Anyways, I was happy with the way that I drew it. And here's just a small tip from me. If you want to make sure that every stage of your drawing process counts, draw interesting and unique characters. Make their appearance unique instead of blending them in with the background. I was really experimenting with the way that I wanted to portray the kids. Also, there's a portion of this video that is dedicated to literally spacing out episode 1. What really helps is if you put everything together and run it through again. Sometimes they make the episodes big and the files don't fit, so we have to cut the episode in half, but it's not that bad. I made the mistake of creating episode 1 to be too long, which held up my planned uploading schedule. It's not a big deal, but I have a whole script and every episode written out and sorted, illustrated in a way that I want it to be. The good thing about that is that I have a bit more filler when it comes to scheduling and uploading times. There's this YouTube channel that talks about fillers and how much episodes should be ready to upload. They're called buffers. I want to make a good amount of buffers before uploading this onto Webtoons. So take everything that you're watching as a sneak peek into the story. It's insane, but it sounds very reasonable when you're prepared to finish this project, not stopping for anyone. The amount of buffers that you should have as a backup would be almost a year's worth of buffers. Try to calculate this with me. To be honest, I've already done that calculation. I guess I'll have to deal with the uploading schedule and how timely everything should be later. I want everything to be on time, and I'll try to make everything on time, but ultimately, I don't think that's a very realistic approach. The only reason why I want it to be on time is because I want the episodes to correlate with the time that I'm supposed to upload it in real life. I've estimated a good chunk of work in what I can finish in a day. So when you start creating your comic, it's hard because the foreground of the work might just be too overwhelming. That's what happened to me when I first started to work on the comic. I don't know what to do or where to start, but with a bit of trial and error, I finally got the comic to work. Before I proceed, I just want to go onto Webtoons and figure out if the panels and the pictures would fit. The maximum amounts of panels depends on how heavy the panels are, and I just need to make sure it fits. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with a commentary that's up to date with everything. I'll probably just talk about the process once more. Maybe instead of pre-recording this and trying to narrate everything, I always say this, I might just talk while I'm drawing, but there will be a lot of pauses in between, and that's the only problem. I guess I can try that out tomorrow. Okay, thank you, I'll see you guys tomorrow.